We're not the problem, Dr. Juan. We can be the solution, the president of the Club Revolucion told me as she arranged the tables inside a small diner on the outskirts of Denver. Around her, several women were laughing, moving chairs, and hanging flags. That simple, everyday scene reveals something much bigger: the invisible strength of immigrants who keep two nations standing. A few years ago, I had the honor of cutting the ribbon for this club when I served as Secretary for Migration Affairs of the state of Guanajuato. Returning today and seeing them stronger, more organized, and more determined is a lesson in hope. All of them are entrepreneurs. They run food businesses, hire employees, and create jobs. Their husbands, many with small construction companies or roofing companies, also sustain the local economy. Some even work under contracts with city or state governments. Yet today, several of these families only open their businesses on weekends out of fear of ICE. They have done everything to legalize their status, but the wait seems just endless. Some have lived in the United States for more than 20 years. Others already have children and even grandchildren born here. And all of them, without exception, love two countries. In recent days, I traveled through Texas, Arizona, and Colorado, meeting with lawmakers, Latino business leaders, and immigrant clubs. In every state, I heard the same question: what can we do to be included? The answer is clear. Immigrants are not asking for charity. They are demanding participation. They are the ones who keep the entire industries running, from agriculture and construction to restaurants and services, yet they are still treated as if they were invisible. In Arizona, I spoke with a state representative, Tony Rivero, the son of Mexican parents, who works to strengthen international relations and promote binational causes. During that same trip, I also greeted Dr. George and Susie Stavros in Phoenix. They lead a medical organization that provides care to people in need in both countries. Their stories share a single conviction: building bridges, not walls. Meanwhile, in Texas, I was remembering how leaders like George W. Bush and Rick Perry, Governor Rick Perry, once understood that including immigrants made their state stronger. Those were the times, Rivero told me, when compassion and conservatism could walk together. If the economic power of the Latino community were measured as its own nation, the Latino GDP would rank fifth in the world, with more than $3.4 trillion a year, according to the Latino Donor Collaborative of the University of California, Los Angeles, UCLA. That's the scale of a contribution that too often goes unrecognized, both in Mexico and in the United States. In every diner, every workshop, every small business, there are men and women who not only send remittances, they sustain economies, create jobs, and represent the values that both nations need. They are not part of the problem. They are the solution. From abroad, immigrants watch with concern as Mexico faces a deep crisis: blocked highways, insecurity in the streets, and hospitals without medicine. Someone told me at a meeting, the solution must come from us, the Mexicans. And it's true, but we are not alone. We are 38 million Mexicans living abroad. Once again, we are not the problem. We are the solution, say immigrants. Today, Somos Mexico now is officially registered with Mexico's Electoral Institute to become a national political party, and it seeks to build a space for active citizenship, both inside and outside the country. And then the National Action Party, El PAN, which just held its National Convention of Renewal and Openness, now has a historic opportunity to reconnect with the migrant citizens who have sustained Mexico's economy and values now for decades. Some of the organization Somos Mexico, a party to be, and the PAN are today the two leading opposition forces of civic renewal in Mexico. And both must hear what 38 million Mexicans abroad are shouting. Include us. We are citizens too. And then, to the Republican Party, immigrants say, we share many of your values, family, faith, and hard work. Invite us in. Listen to us. Soon we will be the new Americans. And to the Democratic Party, immigrants say, we remember that you fought for us. We have not forgotten. But we need to see it translated into real action. Include us. That afternoon, as I walked out of the diner, I thought about the words of that woman. Dr. Juan, we're not the problem. She was right. If Mexico and the United States truly want to solve their crises, they must begin by including all their citizens and their civil society, both inside and beyond their borders. Both those who already have lived in the United States for generations and the new Americans. The new agenda of the 21st century will be written by the binational voices of immigrants, entrepreneurs, men and women who from their small diners continue proving that to love two countries doesn't divide, it multiplies. I invite you to read my full article this week in El Sol de Mexico. My name is Juan Hernandez. Thank you.